I need a legend. Nah, we already redeemed that. I gave you a preseason. The legend was, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, G. It's like I gave you the preseason. I just traded to get a preseason back. Tell I said hello first. I love you. Man, all these niggas gonna leave on this team. I'm not about to do this. Why little J like talking in game chat, G? yeah, yeah, so yeah.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. For the Utah Jazz, they come into tonight after the loss to the Timberwolves. Now here's Noel. Up top, Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Driving in. And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim. Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
I gotta go again.
Well, we know the Jazz have been up front. Before you can rebuild, Doris, you've got to tear down. And that's what they've done.
And Kevin, that requires extraordinary patience. You have to be willing to trade away veterans who can contribute to winning. And you have to be willing to prolong the process in order to get max returns.
He shot that a little confident. Nah, he little twin now, G. Talk your shit.
But be under no illusions. Losing is hard on everyone.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The 3 from Bosch. Utah with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Roy. Back to Morant. It's Roy on the wing. "14 feet away." And Utah again with the bucket.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I spoke to the Jazz head coach earlier. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now, Morant. Followed.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Wow, that finish.
Why am I guarding?
Now here's Thompson. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, let someone initiate and create for Jimmy. That's catch and shoot opportunity. That's a sweet spot.
Roy with the bucket.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Three-pointer, Butler. Rebound, Utah. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
The Pacers making a switch here.
Checking in for the Pacers.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Jazz leading by 7. It's Morant with the drive. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Butler from outside. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. There's the drive. Roy from outside buries the long range.
B. Roy, nigga. T. Roy, nigga.
Jumper. Roy's got a couple of threes now in the first for Utah. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
There's a reason why I went to Utah. Salt Lake City.
Pacers trailed by 10. Here's Coward. Jackson in the corner. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Well, everyone knows that Jimmy Butler has a scoring mentality, but there makes the extra pass beautiful.
Pass to Noel. Robinson down low. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Roy misses. 1:19 left in the first quarter of the game. Inside, here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
And they double up Morant. Pass to Noel. Morant outside. Outside for Roy. From 11 feet away. And it's Coward with the rebound. Pacers trailed by 5. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebound, Utah. Now Shepard. pass to Morant. Nice move. What a terrific move that was. Morant's got 8 points.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
I'm playing Lil J.
Butler from outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Jazz 15. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Doris, you were a great ball handler in your day. So with that in mind, do you think players are carrying the ball too much now?
Kev, this is such a hot topic. Carrying the basketball is when the ball ends up directly on the palm. The closest we get to that is what we call the hang dribble from players. They're trying to extend the possession so that they can read the defense. To me, that's the only point of concern.
Here's Jackson. David Robinson making his last shot. Can't connect from short range. Down low. Noel. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax, but right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks done everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Pass to Robinson. Morant, right side. Noel down low. Butler with the steal. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Roy. Now here's Jackson. 8 points for him. And it's Coward missing. Over in the corner, Shepard. That three off the mark. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 5-point game. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. A big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team, and Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process. Seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
On the wing, Thompson. 5 to shoot. There's Jackson with the three.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
It's Roy on the wing. Outside for Robinson. Morant outside. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blocking.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen.
Outside, Gonzalez. Pass to Walsh. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing. Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Pass to Walsh. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Back to Thompson. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here is Carter. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Walsh. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Walsh. Jazz leading by 3. Out to Gonzalez. Takes a 3. And that one is off. And so it's Indiana with it. On the wing, Jackson. He nails it, and we're tied up. Jackson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Pacers.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Gonzalez. Back to Wallace. Pocket 6. Off target at the rim. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. From Delta Center, back in a moment. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And here's Thompson. Driving the lane. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
And Thompson throws it down.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Here's Walsh. Wallace outside. Shot clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass. Wallace has got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
A putback, and Bosch able to finish.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
Here's Moody. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Now it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside Bosch. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Butler in the corner. And Indiana, another 3.
Well, there's certain places on the floor that Jimmy Butler will let it fly from 3. Right there, he has a nice-looking jumper.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Here's Gonzalez. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Doubled by Bosch. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. They can't stop the run with that one. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. A different look for Utah. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Roy. Driving to the basket. And then Roy with the dunk.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Now here's Thompson. 12 points for him. 3 on 3. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Indiana. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Pacers. Number 15.
Noel down low. Outside for Roy. Shot clock at 5. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Outside Bosch. Back to Butler. There's the triple. And it's Noel with the rebound. Jazz trailed by 6. Roy from outside. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul. Substitution for the Pacers. Number 45.
There's 1:40 left to play in the third. To the paint. There's Noel. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
The kick out to Bosch. Lays it up off the glass. Moody's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is how you make an impact on the offensive glass. Bring that intensity.
In the center of things, Morant.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said... Sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that. So I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Back to you guys.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 12 in the game.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Ball is up on top. Pass to Gonzalez. He gets it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter.
The Pacers. 50.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Gonzalez. Pass to Shepard to tie it up. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Stewart from outside off the mark. Jazz trailed by 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Indoors Rick Carlisle, now in his second stint, is the head coach of the Indiana Pacers.
But he is a basketball lifer, Kevin. Over 2 decades as an NBA head coach, he has seen it all. Remember the 2011 title win in Dallas. His guidance has been a key to this Pacers' recent success.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Outside for Jackson. Morant with the steal. To take the lead. A 3-ball by Morant.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Utah trailing here. Robinson up top. Right side, Roy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
The drive by Thompson. Stewart in the corner. There's Jackson with the 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Stewart. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Second team.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Jackson has the open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
Out to Morant. From deep. Thompson with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Porzingis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on David Robinson.
For Kristaps Porzingis, we know this guy has all-star level talent. For him, it's about staying healthy. At 7'3", if he's able to stay away from injuries, this guy is a big-time threat.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. Coach did everything he could to fire up his team, saying, quote, "This is where every one of you has to dig deep. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Anything to give his team an extra push to close the gap. Guys?"
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Pass to Walsh. The Jazz working the ball around now. And finished off by Morant.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
Now Jackson launches it, and there's the three.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Morant drives in.
And with his combination of length and mobility, Bosch has the potential to block plenty of shots at this level.
Morant fires. Jackson with the rebound.
Boy, they give him the mid-range jumper, and he has to make that.
14 foul.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
I think what really pops about Kristaps Porzingis is 7'3", yes, but it's the sweet shooting stroke and the deep range. But let's not forget, when this guy came in the league, he was an absolute force as a shot blocker.
Jazz trailed by 8. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the three.
The defense collapses on Morant. Smartly, he's able to find that open three.
Oh, on that Prudent.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Jackson missed on the three. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his third foul of the game. Morant with it. Just 5 to shoot.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
Oh, the slam dunk.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Jackson fires. No good from 3. The Jazz trailing. No good. Could not tie it up. And it's Indiana's ball. They've led by as much as 10.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Porzingis. Lets loose a 3. Morant there for the rebound.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
They've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul. Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
And now Utah, fast break. Oh!
My goodness.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
Here's Thompson. And stolen by Wallace. And now in transition is Wallace. Here we go. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Wallace looking for an opening. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. The Pacers making a switch here.
Substitution for the Pacers. Number 2, Chris Bosh.
Now Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. To take the lead, he drills the 3.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
It's taken away by Wallace. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bosh. Now Jackson. Stolen by Carter. Rebounded by Thompson. Pacers trailed by 3. Stolen by Robinson. On the wing, Brandon Roy. Oh, what a finish!
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Off the glass.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down. Which side gets a stop or two?
Second team foul.
And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
Outside Roy. The 3 is off. So it's the Pacers now.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Now, here's Roy. Off target from outside. So a close game sees Indiana take this one.
Lost game.
They had
1
to
by
scrape
3,
and claw to
2 by 2. God damn.